हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे। जय कृष्ण बलराम जय वृंदावन धाम। जय गौरनिताई जय गौरनिताई। जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, राधा श्याम सुंदर ललिता विशाखा देवी की, कृष्ण बलराम की, पतित पावन गौरनिताय की, शिला प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्तबिंद की, श्रीधाम वृंदावन धाम की, श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की, गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनःभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदं सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमो ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनीति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। हरिः ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतम् अस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृतं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। मुखं करोति वाचालं पुंगं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरो दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरं। हरिः ओम तत्सत्। Hare Krishna. Welcome to Sri Vrindavan Dham, Sri Sri Krishna Balaram Mandir, ISKCON Vrindavan. Today's evening Bhagavad Gita class, and today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1, verse number 23. And this chapter name is Observing the Armies. So kindly, after me, repeat. Jotsamanan ham ya eti atra samagataha dhatra rashtasya durbuddhir jodde priya chikirisaba jotsamanan abaksyaham ya eti atra samagataha dhatra rashtasya durbuddhir jodde priya chikirisaba jotsamanan abaksyaham ya ati atra samagataha dhatra rashtasya durbuddhir jodde priya chikirisaba. Please repeat. Jasamanan avaksyaham ya eti atra samagataha dhatra rashtasya durbuddhir jodde priya chikirisaba. Mataji, synonyms: juddhasya, jutsamanan, those who will be fighting. Avakshe, let me see. Aham, I. Ye, who, ate, those, atra, here, samagataha, assembled, dhatra rashtrasya, for the son of Dhritarashtra, durbuddhe, able-minded, juddhe, in the fight, priya, well, chikirishava, wishing. Translation and purport given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Translation: let me see those who have come here to fight, wishing to please the able-minded son of Dhritarashtra. Kindly could you repeat after me? Let me see those who have come here to fight, wishing to please the able-minded son of Dhritarashtra. Purport: it was an open secret that Duryodhana wanted to usurp the kingdom of the Pandavas by evil plans in collaboration with his father Dhritarashtra. Therefore, all persons who had joined the side of Duryodhana must have been birds of the same feather. Arjuna wanted to see them on the battlefield before the fight was begun, just to learn who they were. But he had no intention of proposing peace negotiations with them. It was also a fact that he wanted to see them to make an estimate of the strength which he had to face, although he was quite confident of victory because Krishna was sitting by his side. This line is very, very important. And Srila Prabhupada very clearly he had mentioned in his purport, he has written here, it was an open secret that Duryodhana wanted to usurp the kingdom of the Pandavas by evil plans, durbuddhe. So this is durbuddhe, one should not take other property, durbuddhi, evil-minded. Ishavasam idam sarvam jatkinchip jagatam jagat teno taktana bunjita magrita kasyachidhanam. So what is Lord fixed for you, set up for you, you should be happy with that. Why you taking others' property? Yes, we are busy to take others' property for enjoy our life. This is called durbuddhe. Teno taktana bunjita magridaha kasyachidhanam. So one should accept only those things necessary for himself. One should not take others' property. Only those necessary for himself, which are set aside as his quota. And one must not accept other things, knowing well to whom they belong. One should be intelligent enough to know that except for the Lord, no one is the proprietor of anything. One should accept only the things which are set aside by the Lord. Which are aside by the Lord. What Lord has given to you, you should be happy with that. Why you should work so hard from morning to night for developing our economic side? We no can get more, we no can get less. It is already fixed by the Lord, by the providence. So here also mentioned that Arjuna wanted to see them to make an estimate of the strength which he had to face. Yes? So this is really intelligent. Arjuna's another name is Gurakesh. Gurakesh means who can conquer the sleep. So sleep also means ignorance. And Arjuna was above this ignorance. Because he got the light of knowledge by the Supreme Lord. By the thoughts of transcendental knowledge, one can understand everything properly. So, this is the special mercy of the Lord. Then one can become self-realized by that transcendental knowledge. So here, Arjuna, he was taking the calculation of the opposing elements or the enemy's side. Because now he is in battlefield. He has requested to Lord Krishna, please, you set my chariot in between two armies. I wanted to see who came here to fight with me. Right? For fighting, one has to make estimation of opposite side. How much they are strong, how they arrange. Then he should also calculate his side. How to counteract his enemies, how to defeat his enemies. This is called intelligence. Without taking any calculation of their side, other party's side, we are not proper how we can become victorious. If you are not prepared, we have to prepare very nicely. We need to take proper estimation of other side, our enemy's side. Then there is chance to victory. So this is saintly person's proposal. This is Shastric injunctions. Upayang chintanta pragga apang cha chintayan. We should not see our brighter side. Oh, we have lot of armies in our side. Very easily we can become victorious. That is not intelligent. Intelligence is to see our enemy's side, how much they are strong. That is called intelligence. We have to see the darker side also. So Arjuna, he is not in ignorance. He is not in darker side. That's why his name is Gorakesh. He is above the ignorance. Because Lord Krishna with him, you see, he was quite confident of victory because Krishna was sitting by his side. Because he got the thoughts of transcendental knowledge from the Supreme Lord. Yes? So we are devotee of Krishna, we are Vaishnavas, and this is our duty to avoid the law of God. We have to be very obedient to our Supreme Father, then we are gentlemen. So if you do not follow, then we are not gentlemen. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. This is the fourth principle of human being. Dharma. First, what is dharma? One has to follow the dharma. One has to understand what is dharma. Dharma means to abide by the Supreme Lord. Obedient to Supreme Lord. What Lord Krishna has given in Vedic scriptures, we have to follow his instruction. Then we are obedient to the dharma. Artha, economic development. So what is said for us by the mercy of Lord as a prasadam, we have to be happy with that. Why you should take more and more? We are very busy to take more money, accumulating more money to become happy with our family, with our wife, with our relatives. But we have to understand that we never can become happy. Tallavate dukkhavat annatra sukham. It is already fixed by the providence. No one want to get the distress, but distress comes. Distress comes also, happiness also comes simultaneously. So one should not work so hard. One should be happy what is Lord given to him, his quota, according to his previous karma. Actually, according to our previous karma, our quota is fixed. We no can get more, we no can get less. Wherever we go for earning money, developing economic side. If you go to America, England, wherever. But it is already fixed here. Jodi jao bange kopal jaibe sange. Wherever you go, your luck also go with you. So better fix it in devotional service. Follow the instruction of Shastra, Sadhu Shastra Guru. Krishna says, I am the Supreme Father, you should listen to me. Yes? And Shastra is also telling the Krishna's to Bhagavan Swayam. We have to follow Krishna's instruction. Vyasdev also telling, Ate changsha kala pungsha Krishna's to Bhagavan Swayam, right? And Dadash Mahajan also telling Krishna's to Bhagavan Swayam. All people are telling Krishna's to Bhagavan Swayam. We have to listen Krishna's instruction. Then we can be happy. Our Guru Maharaj also telling the Krishna's to Bhagavan Swayam. You should listen Krishna. That is dharma. Dharmam to sakshat bhagavat parnitam. Yes, that is dharma. Then janma ashurja shotasri. Janma. If we perform pious activities, by pious activities, we can get chance to born in a rich family. Janma will be in rich family. There is no scarcity of money. Janma. Janma ashura. Then we can get lot of opulence. Shuta. Shuta means knowledge. We can get lot of education. That is also one asset. This is due to previous karma, previous punna. Then Sri, beauty. We can become very beautiful because of our previous punna, pious activities. So this is also not spiritual, this is mundane, material. Brahmatam upari adaha. We are traveling up to Brahmaloka. Sometimes we also become Brahma by pious activities. Sometimes we also become Indra by performing pious activities. Also we can become Moon, Chandra by performing pious activities. That is called upari. We are going up by performing pious activities. Then adaha. Adaha means coming down by not performing pious activities. Sometimes we are in Brahma pose, sometimes we are in worm in this stool. This is due to karma. Karmanam jayate jantu karmanaiva praliyate sukham dukham bhayam sayam karmanaiva avipaddate. Due to our karma, we are sometimes become happy. Due to our karma, we are becoming distress. It is already fixed. We no can change our nature. You are looking very beautiful. You are white body. I am black body. I no can change my black color. It is already fixed. You also no can change your white color. That is also fixed. We no can change our nature. What we had, we got by the mercy of God. But we can change our position if we become Krishna consciousness. If we accept the principle of dharma, Sadhu Shastra Guru, then we can become first class devotee of Lord Krishna. So this International Society for Krishna Consciousness movement purpose is to bring people to take them home back to Godhead by cultivating this transcendental knowledge. So we should not work so hard like a as is working very hard. He's carrying heavy load in his bag. He's thinking, my master giving me at the end of the day some green grass, so I can become very happy. He's very kind to me. But that foolish ass do not know this green grass is available anywhere and everywhere. He can get it, right? So like as we are working so hard from morning to evening for getting 4 chapati. Yes? How much you can eat, Prabhu? More than not 5-6 chapati? We can get it at any place by giving money. We can purchase some wheat and make it and eat, offer to Krishna and eat. But we are working so hard, maintain heavy load. That is practical. This thing we have to understand. Janma ashura Shutosri. Like Kurmis are, they are working so hard because they are ignorant, they have not the light of knowledge. But those who are Jnani, after many suffering, Bahunam Janmanam Ante, Gyan Banamam Prapaddate, after lot of suffering, lot of transmigration of life, then they become realized, self-realized. Now I don't want to suffer more. Now I have to surrender unto Lord's lotus feet and his devotees' lotus feet. Yes? Then they come to Krishna consciousness. They want to understand God. That is called Jnani. After many lifetime, Bahunam Janmanamante, Gyan Manumam Prapaddate, Vasudeva Sarmamiti, so Mahatma Sudurlabha. Like that, souls are very rare. Yes. They are little advanced in spiritual life. Hare Krishna. Please keep attention here because we are discussing in very important subject matter. This transcendental knowledge not for every people. This transcendental knowledge for the devotees, those who are surrendered soul to Krishna. This transcendental knowledge can understand only devotees. Bhakta mam abhijanati. But those who are mura, prapaddante naradhama, they no can understand. Srila Prabhupada says they are rascal. These people no can understand this transcendental knowledge. Krishna. Only devotee can understand. Bhakta mam abhijanati. So we came here to understand Krishna, to study about Krishna, to serve Krishna in systematic way by following spiritual master guideline and our mentor's guideline, Shiksha Guru's guideline, Sadhu Shastra Guru. So we have to be very careful and very attentive to this class. So Jnani are little advanced. They try to understand the absolute truth. Then Yogi, they meditate the Supreme Lord within their heart. They see four-armed Vishnu form within their heart. That is also not perfection. That is also not perfection. Perfection is Bhagavan realization. They see Dibus Muralidhar Radha Shyam Sundar, Lord Krishna playing flute. That is Bhagavan realization. Only devotee can understand Bhagavan. Yes? Kormi no can understand, Jnani no can understand, Yogi no can understand, only Bhakta can understand Bhagavan. Bhakta mam abhijanati. So, one has to become situated in the mood of goodness. Without being situated in the mode of goodness, it is not possible to advance in spiritual life. Tad vijnanartham saguram abhigachet. So one has to receive this transcendental knowledge from the spiritual master who can give us the transcendental knowledge, thoughts of transcendental knowledge to understand our real identity, our constitutional position. So one has to become Brahmanical Brahman. How one can become Brahman? Chaturvarna Maya Srishta Guna Karma Vibhagasya. So according to Guna and Karma, Lord Krishna, he set up the ashram, 4 ashram and 4 varnas. So this is the gradual process to develop their spiritual culture. Shama Dhamma Titiksha Arjavam Jnana Vijnanam Astikam Brahma Karma Savavajam. Jnana and Vijnan. Jnana means theoretical knowledge, Vijnan means practical application, observation and experiment. We are reading this verse, that chapter 1 verse number 23, what mentioning in this verse, what we are getting from this verse. That means we are observing the verse. We are trying to understand Arjuna's situation. Yes? Duryodhana and Dhritarashtra, father and son, they are taking other people's property. That is not proper. They are thief. Durbhuddhe. They are stealing other property. Although they are same family member, two brothers, Dhritarashtra and Pandu. Dhritarashtra elder brother, Pandu is younger brother. But Dhritarashtra, how he can become a king? Because he is a blind, bodily defect. How he can sit in the throne? How he can rule the country? King has to be fit. He has to see so many things. That's why saintly person, Krishna decided that. Later, Krishna decided Yudhishthira Maharaj should become a king after Pandu, because they are little children. Then they live under the guidance of Pitamaha Bhishmadev and Dhritarashtra, because they are senior in the family, right? When Pandu left his body, due short of time, that time Kunti Maharani, she is a Kshatriya girl. She did not tell that I am Kshatriya, I can sit my husband throne, I can also rule the country. No, because she is woman. She has to be under protection with the elderly person. Yes, father, husband and elderly son. What Kunti Maharani did, we can learn this lesson from Mother Kunti Devi. She lived under Dhritarashtra guidance. She lived under Pitamaha Bhishmadev guidance, right? And her children was very little. Pancha Pandav. Yes. When they become mature, then Dhritarashtra's duty is to hand over their father's property to their children. But he did it. He said, okay, somehow or other, I could not achieve the throne. Now I have my children, they can get the property. You see, the duplicity, politics. And Duryodhana do not want to give their father property. This thing is happening in our real life also, our family also. You can see it. It is practical. This lesson we can learn from this pastime. Yes? This is practical. So, Lord Krishna said, okay, your same family member, at least give them 5 villages. So, because they are Kshatriya, they have to rule the village. This is their nature. He don't want to give them even the pinch of the land, measurement of the needle hole. Bina juddhe nahi dibo, shochagra medini. And Krishna said, okay, fight start. They wanted to compromise. Many times Krishna sent his messenger to Dhritarashtra, please stop this fighting. Please don't misbehave with the Pandavas. Yes. And Dhritarashtra said, I know Krishna is the supreme person of Godhead. He is a Bhagavan. But what can I do? I am so much attached to my children. Yes. Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto, you can see. Vidur went to inform to Dhritarashtra to stop the fighting. But he did not listen because of his attachment to his children. This is called Durbuddhe. They forget their real purpose of life. So Brahmana's business is to observing and experimental, practical application in life. What we are reading, theoretical knowledge, we should apply in our personal life. If we do not apply in personal life, simply theoretical knowledge will not help us. We are reading and we are applying in our practical life. Then that is perfect knowledge. Like medical student, after completing their medical study, if they do not practice it, then that theoretical knowledge will become dries up one day. Also lawyer, if they complete their law college, if they do not practice, they also forget this theoretical knowledge. They have to practice. If we practice, then it will help us. So we are studying and we have to apply this theoretical knowledge in our practical life. This is called Brahmanical activities. Jajan, jajan, pathan, pathan, dan, patigrahan. Jajan jajan means we have to worship deity and we have to induce other how to worship deity. Jojan jajan, then pathan pathan. We have to study the Vedic scripture, adhyan, and we have to teach to others this Vedic scripture, pathan pathan. Jajan jajan, pathan pathan, then dan pratigrahan. We have to accept donation and we have to give donation to the temple. And different department here, we can serve deity department, we can serve Gomata, we can serve the Vaishnavas, giving donation. Yes, this is Shatakarma Nipuna Vipra Mantra Tantra Visharada. These are the 6 qualities of the Brahmanas. We have to achieve these qualities. So, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, our main purpose is to create Brahmanas, not Karmakandi Brahmanas, Vaishnava Brahmanas. Brahma Janati iti Brahman. Vaishnava Brahman, they want to help people to bring them in Brahminical culture. Brahma Paramatma Bhagavan. Bhagavan realization. Only devotee can understand Bhagavan. By understanding Bhagavan, one can achieve the supreme destination. By understanding Paramatma realization, they can achieve the Vaikuntha planet. The Lord Narayan form. But Bhagavan realization means they are going to directly Golok Vrindavan. Associated Lord Krishna. Kita punna punnaha. Ramante Jogina Anante. Jogi, devotee, bhakti jogi, they always associate with Krishna in Vrindavan Dham. Like gopis, they are associated with Krishna in Rasa dance. Mother Jashoda and Nanda Maharaj associate with Krishna as their parents. Gopas, they are associated with Krishna as a coward boy. Yes. Krite punna punnaha. Millions and trillions of life they had performed pious activities. That's why they got the chance to associate with the Supreme Lord in Sri Vrindavan Dham. Yes. So we have become a devotee of Lord Krishna in this life. This is our previous life punna. After many lifetimes, we had performed pious activities. That's why in this life, by the mercy of devotee, by the mercy of Vaishnavas, by the mercy of Guru, now we have become a Vaishnava. You see. We are very rare soul, my dear Prabhu and Mataji. So we should not misuse this life. We are getting everything from Krishna. Krishna is giving everything to us. Because it is fixed in our here, destined period. So we have to be happy what Krishna is giving us as a Mahaprasad. We have to maintain our family. We need to think they are part and parcel of Lord Krishna. Yes? Because as a Paramatma Krishna sitting our relatives' heart, we need to see them as a Krishna's part and parcel. Indirectly we are serving, and directly also we are serving our deity at home. So in this way, we can be situated in the mode of goodness. All is Sattvagun. Without being situated in the mode of goodness, it is not possible to travel in the upper planet. Urdhva gachanti sattvastha. Those people situated in the mode of goodness, only that kind of people can go to Urdhva gachanti, upper planetary system. Madhya tishtoti rajosa. Those people situated in the mode of passion, they have to come down to this material world. Again, according to their karma, they have to get different kind of body. Adho gachanti tamasa. Those who are situated in the mode of ignorance, they have to go lower planet and suffer. You see. So, we should not waste our time. We should utilize every moment to engage in Krishna's service. Many lifetime we have taken so many things from Krishna. So let us dedicate this life to Krishna's service. Spread this Krishna consciousness movement all over the world and bring people in Krishna consciousness. Let me go to temple, clean temple with my hand. Let me see with my eyes beautiful face of Lord Krishna. Let me associate with Lord devotees. Let me serve the Vaishnavas. So in this way, we can make our life successful. Just always think of Krishna, 24 hours. Yes? 24 hours, our sense senses has to be engaged in Krishna service. Then, in this way, we can be situated in the mood of goodness, above in the mood of goodness. That is called transcendental stage. Yes. Vrindavan trees also serving Krishna. Jamuna river also serving Krishna. Govardhan also serving Krishna. Every part and parcel is serving Krishna. Ramanta Joginam Anante. They are associated with the Supreme Ananta. Yes. This human form of life for cultivating knowledge. This human form of life for achieving our goal. Manushyanam Shastretu Manushanam Shastreshu Kaschit Jatati Siddhaye. Those are Siddha, those who are perfect. They also can understand Krishna. They are materially perfect. But spiritually who perfect? Only devotee perfect. Jnani no can understand Krishna. Yogi also no can understand Krishna. Only Bhakta can understand Krishna. And Kurmis, they are ignorant. They don't have light of knowledge. By the mercy of Krishna, by the mercy of devotee, when they come to contact with the devotee, then by the mercy of devotee, they can understand Krishna. Slowly, slowly, step by step. So one has to associate devotees. One has to get mercy from the devotees. And one has to serve the devotees. One has to surrender unto spiritual master's lotus feet. Then their life will be successful. So in this life, they will be eligible to go back home, back to Godhead. If you are serious, if you are strict in our spiritual life. Without strong sadhana, it is not possible to advance in spiritual life. That's why in ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, our everything is system. Morning Mangalarati, 4:10, Prabhupada Samadhi. 4:30, main temple Mangalarati, up to 5:30. Then 5:30 to 7 o'clock, Japa with Devotees Association. 5:15, Darshanarati. 7:15, Darshanarati. 7:30, Guru Puja. And 8 o'clock, Srimad Bhagavatam. 9 o'clock, Mahaprasadam. You see the system? And 10 o'clock, we can go to our office. And we are working for this satisfaction of Lord Krishna. What money you are earning, we can spend this money for Krishna's service by maintaining our family. Yes? Whatever we are purchasing, we are offering to Krishna everything. Everything belongs to Krishna. Everything given by Krishna. So we should use Krishna's property to Krishna's service. Then we are happy. We are not attached to this material entanglement. Then we are free from this material entanglement. Then we are liberated. Liberated means he has no any attachment to his family member. He is just doing his duty as a father, as a husband, as a mother, as a daughter, as a son, as a brother. That is called liberated soul. He lived as a guest at their house, just doing his duty. That's it. Because he understood his constitutional position. Right? This is called intelligence. Jai Krishna bhaje she baro chatur. So we have to become intelligent. Like Arjun, he's taking estimate from the battlefield. Other side, strength. Then he's calculating his side also. How he can counteract his enemies, how he can defeat his enemies. We are every day fighting with three modes of material nature. Every day. Sattvagun, Rajagun, Tamagun, Devagun, Manusyagun, Rakshasgun. So we need to find out the Devagun devotee, demigod quality, then associate with them. And Manusyagun and Rakshasgun, according to their nature, according to their quality, we have to keep respectful distance from them. You see how this three mode of matter and nature working? 3 into 3, 9. 9 into 9 is equal to 81. And how many species of life here? 8400,000. Yes, species of life. And how many gunas people every day we are associating? We have to be intelligent enough and make our life successful and keep distance. Yes? Devotees are very intelligent. They do not come to public place. They keep in distance. In Shattuguna place, silent place, reading the Vedic scriptures. Let me study about Krishna. Let me chant about Krishna. Let me spread this transcendental knowledge to bring people in Krishna consciousness. This is the quality of the devotee. Whenever devotee associates with other devotee, they always speak about Krishna. Everything related with Krishna. Yes. So this is Purushottam month. We are in Sri Vrindavan Dham. So we have to become more serious to make our life successful. Yes. We should not waste a single moment. We should utilize it. We should dedicate this life to Krishna service. Yes. We don't know how many lifetime we have spent wasted. But at least this life we should not waste. We should associate and take knowledge and make life successful. By the Pashanti Jnana Chakshusha, by the eyes of transcendental knowledge, we can see everything properly. Jnana Agni, by the fire of Agni, we can burn everything into ashes and travel in the higher planet. By the fire of Agni, Jnana Agni, one can go to upper planet. You see how much important this transcendental knowledge. Two kinds of knowledge, Brahma Vidya and Jara Vidya. By Jara Vidya we can become happy in this material world. By Brahma Vidya we can achieve our goal, going back home, back to Godhead. Yes. Any question regarding to this topic? This is intelligent that what we are discussing in this class, one has to ask question regarding on this topic for clear understanding. So I can speak more. There must be question. Any question? Mike, can you speak on mic so audience can understand? Thank you, Prabhu, for your nice question.
Hare Krishna. So, I asked the question, like in the past, when somebody stole and somebody property or anything, so it's like a pap or a prad. So now also doing the same things in the society and included the government also doing sometime wrong things in the system. So if somebody doing personally, then little bit we understand. But if in the system also that corruption and things going like that, so what is, they are also getting something like that, or
they have to get reaction? It is mentioned Srimad Bhagavatam 11th Canto 27th chapter verse number 54. It is mentioned that if one steal Brahmana's property and demigod property, God's property, he has to burn in stool in the form of worm, and he has to suffer 100 millions of lives. I heard it from my Guru Maharaj. He has written the book 15 years back. Since then, I became very cautious. Whenever I get donation for the Lord's service, immediately I transfer to my authority. Maybe by mistake I may spend 1 rupee or 2 rupee. By mistake, I become more concerned, more cautious. Immediately I transfer to the authority in temple. See, after 15 years, when I am studying Bhakti Vedanta course, there I am seeing, oh, what my Guru Maharaj said, it is here. You see. So sadhu follow the shastra. Yes. Guru also follow the sadhu and shastra. So we have to believe sadhu, shastra, guru. Because these people are ignorant. They have no light of transcendental knowledge. That's why they are committing offense.
Sorry, I want to want to be clarify. Like in the society, there is a different type of philosophy they are using. They are saying if somebody heavy people, they are taken to something for somebody, so they think they are not doing any aparad because they are very powerful or strong or something like that. And another people, if really they deserve, so they also give the same level of competition or take it back. And if they are not doing that, that means they are not doing anything wrong because they are powerful, so they deserve that to take everything.
Prabhu, you are very powerful, you are very respectful, you are very rich, you are getting respect in your society. You are getting respect in your society. You are king of your country, you are getting respect from your countrymen. Okay? You are getting respect as a merchant, as a king. But if you have transcendental knowledge, all over the world will respect you.
Yes, that is right.
Because they are powerful, they are getting money and other people taking money, but one has to understand, one has to see, think through the eyes of the Shastra.
Yes, we are all, many times we are listening this.
Yes. We have to see things through the eyes of Shastra. And we have to utilize Krishna's money in Krishna's service, in proper place. If you do not use Krishna's money in Krishna's service, then we have to get the reaction. Like one Brahman, he is doing so much pious activities. He did not make any offense towards any living entity. One day morning he is going to Sabji Mandi to bring Sabji. And one poor people requesting him, please give me some money so my family members are there hungry. That Brahmana mercifully has given him 100 rupee. And that beggar, he took this 100 rupee, he did not went to grocery shop. He went to another market, he purchased one net. And he went to riverbank and he fishing. And he collected so many fish and he went to market and selling the fish. And he's maintaining his family. You see, he used his intelligence, 100 rupee. He purchased net. When that Brahmana died, he went to Narakloka. And he asked to Jamdut, hey Jamdut, I did not commit any offense in my life. Why I have to come to this Narakloka, take darshan this Narakloka? And Jamdut remind him, did you remember? One day morning you went to Sabji Mandi, you have given 100 rupees this beggar. And that beggar went to market, he purchased a net and he killed so many fishes, so many souls. So you have given this money due to you, he commits so many offense and you have to take the reaction. Yes. So we have to use money for proper purpose. We have to give donation to the Brahmanas, those who are spreading this transcendental knowledge and bringing people in Krishna's service. We have to give money to Krishna's service in the temple, in the deity room, in the Goshala for cow protection, for worshiping the Lord, to serving the Vaishnavas. Then that is real purpose. Then your donation is perfect. Time, place and circumstances. Is that okay, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you. Any further question? श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की, शिला प्रभुपाद की, गौर प्रेमानंदे।
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.